Do you ever find yourself buying things just to impress others or to fit in with a certain crowd? Or perhaps you're in a relationship with someone who's constantly pushing you to spend more money than you're comfortable with? Social media has made it easier than ever to compare ourselves to others and feel the pressure to keep up with their lifestyles and spending habits. We are constantly bombarded with images of our friends, family, and influencers living seemingly perfect lives and showcasing their latest purchases or experiences. This can create a culture of comparison and lead to a keeping up with the Joneses mentality, where we feel the need to spend more money to keep up appearances and fit in with our social circles. In this video, we'll be discussing these common money traps in detail and providing you with practical tips and strategies to help you avoid them. The middle-class money trap of buying status symbols can be a major hurdle to achieving financial freedom. This trap often involves spending money on items or experiences solely to impress others or to fit in with a certain crowd. For example, you might buy a fancy car, designer clothing, or an expensive watch just to signal to others that you've made it, or to project a certain image of success. You might spend a significant amount of money on lavish vacations, dining experiences, or social events to keep up with your peers or to be seen as a high-status individual. While these purchases might provide temporary feelings of validation or self-worth, they can ultimately hurt your financial goals and lead to a cycle of overspending, debt, and financial stress. The pursuit of status symbols can also lead to lifestyle inflation, which is the tendency to increase spending as your income rises. As a result, you may find yourself unable to save money and invest for the future. To avoid the status symbol trap, it's important to focus on your own financial priorities and goals rather than the opinions of others. You can do this by creating a budget and identifying the things that truly matter to you. Instead of spending money on status symbols, consider investing in experiences or items that align with your own values and priorities. For example, you might save up for a meaningful travel experience or invest in a business idea that excites you. The second money trap is having an expensive partner. This often arises when one partner in a relationship has expensive tastes or a lifestyle that requires a lot of spending. For example, your partner might insist on dining out at expensive restaurants or going on frequent expensive vacations. Alternatively, they might have expensive hobbies or interests that require a lot of money to maintain. If you're not careful, this type of spending can quickly eat into your joint finances and leave you feeling financially trapped. You might find yourself struggling to pay bills and save for the future. It's important to have open and honest conversations with your partner about your finances and priorities. You should discuss your joint budget, including your income, expenses, and financial goals. It's also essential to set boundaries and expectations around spending. This might involve creating a joint budget that limits spending on non-essential items, such as dining out or vacations. Alternatively, you might agree to each have a certain amount of discretionary spending each month that you can use as you please. If your partner's spending habits are particularly concerning or unsustainable, you may need to have a more serious conversation about how you can work together to improve your financial situation. This might involve exploring ways to increase your income, reduce expenses, or change your spending habits. Ultimately, it's important to remember that financial compatibility is an essential part of any successful relationship. Having a spouse who shares your values and perspective about money can make the journey towards financial independence more enjoyable and less stressful. By working together as a team, you can support each other in making smart financial decisions and staying disciplined. The third money trap is keeping high-interest debt. This often involves accumulating debt with high interest rates, such as credit card debt and personal loans. Although credit cards can be a great way to earn rewards if used responsibly and strategically, it's important that you pay off your balance in full each month and avoid overspending or using your credit card to make purchases you can't afford. It's not uncommon for credit card interest rates to exceed 20% per annum. When you carry a balance on a credit card with such a high interest rate, a significant portion of your monthly payment goes towards paying off interest charges rather than the principal balance. This can make it challenging to make any real progress towards paying off the debt, and in some cases, it can feel like you're trapped in a cycle of debt. It's important to prioritize paying off your high-interest debt as quickly as possible. You can do this by creating a debt repayment plan that focuses on paying off your highest interest debt first, while still making minimum payments on your other debts. You can also consider consolidating your high-interest debts into a single, lower-interest rate loan. This can help you save money on interest charges and make it easier to manage your debt payments. It's important to avoid taking on new high-interest debt whenever possible. This means avoiding any impulse purchases. This way, you can break the cycle of high-interest debt and free up more of your income to save and invest for the future. The fourth money trap is not investing early, which is a common mistake that many people make. They either don't know how or are waiting to invest until they have more money. When you delay investing, you miss out on the benefits of compounding interest, which is the ability of your money to earn interest on top of the interest it has already earned. This means that the longer you wait to start investing, the less time your money has to grow and the more difficult it becomes to achieve financial independence. So start investing as early as possible, even if you can only afford to invest a small amount each month. It makes a huge difference in the long run. Make sure to educate yourself about investing and find a strategy that works for you. You can work with a financial advisor, read books about investing, or watch YouTube videos. It's now easier than ever to access free resources online, and there are many reputable finance and investing channels out there. The last money trap is to think that you can get rich quick. The emergence of crypto millionaires in recent years has led some people to believe that they can achieve quick and easy wealth through investments in cryptocurrency or other speculative assets. It's important to remember that these types of investments can be highly volatile and unpredictable. While these opportunities may promise quick and easy riches, they often come with high risks and the potential for significant losses. The truth is, building long-term wealth requires time and patience. Warren Buffett has spoken about the reasons why many people fail to build wealth through investing, and one of the reasons he has cited is a lack of patience and a desire for quick riches. In an interview with CNBC, he said, "The main reason people don't get rich is that they don't want to get rich slowly." It's important to understand that building wealth is a gradual process that requires consistent effort over time. There are no shortcuts or quick fixes, and it's essential to avoid the temptation of get-rich-quick schemes that promise to make you wealthy overnight. Instead, focus on developing good financial habits, educating yourself about personal finance and investing, and seeking the advice of trusted financial professionals. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more personal finance tips and insights. Until next time, stay focused on your financial goals, avoid these common money traps, and keep making progress towards a brighter financial future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.